A former EPA chief of staff refuted everything that was said by the Biden and Harris administration about Trump. Furthermore, she killed, in my opinion, the Kamala Harris and Tim Walz's campaign all in one sitting with her testimony yesterday. And I'll get into it. So the former EPA staff did a phenomenal job checking Senator Raskin, okay? Absolutely beautiful chef's kiss with her testimony. All right, so let's get into it. So former Raskin literally made Donald Trump the boogie person. And she says, no, honey, that's not true, okay? Stop gaslighting the American people. So she is the author of a chapter in Project 2025. You remember when that senator from Michigan during the DNC, and she came out with that big old Project 2025 book, and we're sitting there, the American people's like, where the fuck, how did she have a book that big? How did she get it in her hands? What she failed to mention, okay? Project 2025 started in 1981, okay? In 1981, the book is so big that every single year every few years, it's been added on. And that's why there's that book, okay? So then she goes and talks about how Kamala Harris was asked a question if the American people was better off, if we were better off now than we were 4 years ago. And boy, she said, well, Miss Kamala Harris said a whole mess of stuff, but she, again, like she always does, can't answer the damn fucking question. It was so perfect, okay? So then she goes in on the Biden and Harris administration, okay? How their policies is making it harder for the American companies to produce oil, gas, coal, all the natural energy that we have in our United States that could be for us. And how much harder they're making it for us to produce it versus, getting it from other countries. Like, are you for the American people or are you against the American people? Then she goes to tell us that, back in 2021, as soon as they took office, of course, they killed that pipeline job, okay? We all saw that on TV. Now, again, for the American people or against the American people? Because that killed 11,000 domestic jobs and a lot more, thousands more in unions job, okay? And then they go and greenlight fucking Putin's pipeline. So, for the American people or against the American people? She goes on furthermore to talk about the Biden and Harris policies, okay? So, now when you look at this and listening to her testimony, if you think that Kamala has a policy, she doesn't have a policy. So, Biden and Harris policies will trickle down to Kamala and Tim Walz's policy, okay? So you assholes that are out there that is thinking that you're getting a free handout and therefore the American people, look from day one what the fuck they did to us. And then you tell me that they're going to be for us in 2024?